Strange things begin to happen when a meteor crashes in the Arizona desert.
Strange things begin meteor crashes in the Arizona desert.
Strange things begin to happen when a meteor crashes in the Arizona desert.
When a meteor crashes in the Arizona desert.
Strange things begin to happen when a meteor crashes in the Arizona desert. An unorthodox teacher inspires his prep school students. A father and son embark on a symbolic round trip in 1969. A sex tape threatens to derail a rising political star. Teenager and his dolphin friend battle ocean polluters. A purple-clad Avenger must thwart a criminal's evil plan. The killer whale faces a hazardous track to find his family. A vivid account of the 15th century explorer who discovered America while seeking a path to the Far East is told.
A washed-up prize-fighter tried to make a comeback, and strange things begin to happen when a meteor crashes in the Arizona desert. U.S. research team is stalked by an alien organism. The crew of a commercial spacecraft encounters an alien life form that they are helpless against. A glamorous TV anchor woman is stalked by a psychotic art photographer. American freedom fighters continue to resist the aliens from outer space. 3 young, happening New Yorkers have their lives dramatically changed after encounters with a psychotic professor of poetry on a SUNY campus. The professor is furloughed by a Republican governor, and strange things begin to happen when a meteor crashes in the Arizona desert.
Strange things begin to happen when a meteor crashes in the Arizona desert. Rookie LA police officer encounters danger daily. The life of a Vietnamese woman before and after the war. An aging spinster falls in love with a psychotic handyman. A psychiatrist's wife disappears, and he is accused of murdering her. Nobel Prize scientist seeks the aid of psychologists when the spirit of his dead hippie daughter begins appearing to him, and strange things begin to happen when a meteor crashes in the Arizona desert. The supernatural power generated by snake worshippers infiltrates an American finishing school. A defrocked minister wrestles with evil forces, threatening an isolated school for white American girls.
Demonic intervention gives a long-dead hoodlum a second chance at life as a politician. A priest is called in to save a 12-year-old girl who is possessed by a demon. An ambassador's son is possessed by a powerful demon. An escaped mental patient marries and finds that her husband and his father are afflicted with a strange malady. A journalist enters an insane asylum attempting to solve a murder, while he is bringing into the world the insane which is presented as microcosm of an American community. His girlfriend, a nightclub stripper, is breaking out of the confines of her tiny stereotyped life in the world of the sane, and strange things begin to happen when a meteor crashes in the Arizona desert.
Strange things begin to happen when a meteor crashes in the Arizona desert. A playboy holds hostage an FBI agent posing as a stripper to recover a kidnapped scientist. Dracula is shipwrecked on his way to England and is rescued by the staff of an insane asylum. A flurry of telepathic hallucinations is unleashed at a psychiatric hospital when a suicidal patient with uncontrollable psychotic powers is admitted. An ominous mist surrounding the vengeful ghosts of labbers killed in a shipwreck a century earlier terrorizes the small coastal town. A man discovers his penis is shrinking after being enveloped in a strange fog. Young woman picks up a hitchhiker, unaware that a violent mental patient has escaped.
A young girl turns on her stepmother and decides to throw herself off a cliff.
Turns on her steps.
Two young girls, enraged by the death of their father, get their revenge on a whole town, and strange things begin to happen when a meteor crashes in the Arizona desert. Female vampire with lesbian tendencies in 18th century Europe ravishes the young women of a peaceful town. Gidget finally finds the right man and settles down in suburbia. A race of superior women, hidden for thousands of years, emerges and takes revenge. Two explorers encounter a society of statuesque women in the South American jungle. Men are dying in a mysterious epidemic that emanates from an advanced civilization hidden deep
in the South American jungles. And strange things begin to happen when a meteor crashes in the Arizona desert. Strange things begin to happen when a meteor crashes in the Arizona desert. Amazon women enslave men to work for them. A deformed bell ringer falls in love with a beautiful woman. Alone together in New Hampshire, William Brittle is held hostage by his wife in an antique elephant cage that is worth quite a lot of money. An artist puts her own petit bourgeois life in jeopardy when she records an anonymous phone conversation for an avant-garde creation. A New York housewife, despondent over the superficiality of her family and everyday life, finally yields to having an affair with a poet who turns out to be a bore.
Candidly, two lonely narcissistic artists, each suffering from a terminal illness, do not fall in love with each other and write modern poetry about it. Psychotic poet claims to have creative urge at expense of prep school and publishes many books as proof. Petit bourgeois artist has a vision of his own mediocrity, but dismisses it as something he read before he went to sleep. And strange things begin to happen when a meteor crashes in the Arizona desert. White Anglo-Saxon Protestants choose who the President of the United States will be. Sobek F., a performance artist from deep space, covers the third planet from the sun with 6 billion screaming apes.
Psychotic drives in small metal box more than 2 hours each and every day. The inequality and madness of today will be the exact same inequality and madness of the future. Mom and pop priest government takes away our drugs and choices. Bad boys, bad girls, and strange things begin to happen when a meteor crashes in the Arizona desert. Strange things begin to happen when a meteor crashes in the Arizona desert. Man is found deserving of an uneducated deity. Hamsters move art shavings to Rust Belt downtown in a ludicrous attempt at revitalization. Newspaper reports that all that no-nuke stuff is just silly.
A nightclub comic and an aspiring songstress share their neurosis in an on-again, off-again romance. Petit bourgeois zombie artist shares his expensive South American African jelly beans with others who are priests at an everyone was happening poetry reading. Miss With It artist marries richest banker and makes it out to the burbs where she starts a press to ease the oppression of the working class by supplying them with cheap abstract poetry. American freedom fighters returning from the future report that everyone has been forgotten.
Modern couples struggle with the fact that God just wants a greater market share, and strange things begin to happen when a meteor crashes in the Arizona desert. Kinky aliens from way outer space inject human with a weird substance that forces them to be driven by their biological cravings. An alien falls onto a mid-sized American city and dies from lack of substantial poetry. An alien ends his small, smiley life when his fiancée is mysteriously hired at a job and has to work every day. In 1609, a mathematics teacher constructs a telescope and confirms a theory that the church condemns. An unemployed Hollywood actor, house-sitting for a friend, becomes obsessed with a beautiful neighbor involved in the porno film industry and a suspect in a violent murder, and strange things begin to happen when a meteor crashes in the Arizona desert.